let's uh, let's get started. So yeah, I've been playing Carlos's. So you might know Carlos CAG something something something. Been picking up his Tron list. Uh, okay, let's not sort the sideboard by color because oh my god, it is. Let's do this. Let's do the list. Oh, that's even worse. Okay, let's do the display. Okay, now let's just organize this a little bit better because this is an interesting sideboard. So yeah, Carlos is a friend of mine. We work together at Gathering Magic, and he loves Tron. He even loves it in Commander. So this is his green-red Tron list, and he's been doing really well with it in the queues, rather in the leagues. I think he raised his Constructor rating to over 1800, which, you know, is pretty good when you think about it. Come on, Rolling Thunder, get over here. So, yeah, I decided to, you know, I have an article going live on my experiences through Reanimator tomorrow, so have a chance to talk about that a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to disappoint some people today and play Tron. So, this is, for lack of a better, I like to call something like this a brute force or a combo Tron list. Basically, all you're trying to do is assemble the Tron and start doing things with all your mana. Your mono green, except for a couple light splashes. Carlos runs one Ponder and one Rolling Thunder. Those are the only splashes in the main deck. I'm going card for card by what he went 5-0 with a couple weeks ago. Actually, just last week. So there's that. It's a standard Tron package. You have the 8 Urzatron lands, 4 Ancient Stirrings, 4 Prophetic Prisms, 4 Expedition Map, Chromatic Star, and Sphere. Things start to get a little different when you get into the crop rotations. So you have crop rotations, Moment's Peace, and then the creatures. This wins by attacking. There's no real card advantage in this deck. There is, but it's not normal. So you have Fierce Empath, which gets you all your threats. Frangren Marauder, which just gains you a ton of life and is so good against Affinity. You have Wretched Griff, which I love. Draws you a card. The draw can't be countered, which is nice. You have 3 Ulamog's Crusher, 2 Maul Splicer, and that's kind of card advantage. And yeah, the sideboard is something else also. Sideboard is interesting. Again, I'm running just what Carlos posted. So you have a Pulse of Marasa for long games, Reaping the Graves for long games, which seems great. Wretched Griff, Moment's Peace. You have a lot of hexproof hate between Calming Verse, Ray of Evelation, Leave No Trace. Circle of Protection Green does not target. Hydroblast and Circle Protection Red for red decks. And Deepen Elves for other grinded games. Pretty straightforward. There are some neat tricks you can pull with this deck with crop rotation and Tree of Tails to gain a ton of life. So the deck has some long game potential. But let's see what's going on the Twitters. See if anyone's doing this, following up. Nope, it's just about politics. Let's not talk about that right now. I'm not thrilled about it. So yeah, let's see. How much do I have? 20 play points for a 2-person queue. So yeah, let's try this out in a 2-person queue. I'm interested to see how this does. Let's play some matches in tournament practice. But yeah, I'm not. You know what? Let's just take this into the league. Let's just do that. You know, I don't feel great about it, but if I'm going to do this for y'all, I might as well do it for y'all. So let's join the league with Green Red Tron. Let's pay our event tickets. Let's read the deck just to make sure I picked the right one, because that'd be embarrassing. I did. Let's go back to league details and let's play a league match. got it. Okay. So yeah, I've been playing Reanimator, and I like that deck. It had a lot of all-in kind of really cool combo feel, but it just was so bad against so bad against Edict effects, which were coming into vogue. And so I just ran into, oh, that is not that terrible, actually. I'm on the play, so I'm going to get to resolve Chromatic Sphere, and then I can resolve Ancient Stirrings next turn if I can't find a second land. So yeah, let's actually, let's go for it. Because this hand is great otherwise. Oh, you know what? It might be great. It sees a lot of cards, which is important sometimes, being able to see lots of things. I will almost immediately regret this decision. But, you know, learning the deck, and they're hexproof. Okay. I mean, okay, let me rephrase that. They're hexproof or slivers. But the chances of them being slivers is relatively low. Hey, Juka. Okay, let's draw a card. Let's dig for land. Ooh, that is brutal. Any orders, we're going to shuffle them almost immediately, and yeah, I don't think I'm winning this one. I kept a risky keep. I'm pretty certain they're on hexproof. Hexproof is going to be tough. Well, maybe I'll get lucky and have some time to... I'll be able to buy myself some time. Or not. Let's get you out of the way, and let's get you down. Let's see if I can start finding cards. I mean, I'm not totally hosed yet. They have a kind of slow start. Like, the most damage they can deal to me this turn would be 5? Like, if they play Rancor. Yeah. So, it's not good, but it's not totally terrible. Now, granted, next turn they'll probably go Ancestral Mask or something, and I'll just be deader than dead. This is where those Moments Peace really come in handy. Actually, yeah, if you can resolve an early Crusher, but that requires a lot of finesse. And, again, if they have an Ancestral Mask here, it doesn't matter what I do. So I'm just going to get Wretched Griff because I can emerge it next turn if I survive. Big if. So we're definitely going to bring in the Moments Pieces. Those seem really good. Wretched Griff actually also seems good because it... What did I say? They had the Ancestral Mask. Okay. Sure. So what am I looking for? I am looking for... Moments Peace. That's really about it. Okay. We are clawing our way back into this slowly, potentially. Let's see if we can get them to overextend just a little bit. It's not unbelievable. It's just, you know, variance working out in my advantage for a change. See, I don't understand why people do... Oh, okay, I can see why you do that. You put it there because it can then tap for 2 different colors, but it just doesn't seem great. Okay, let's survive. Rule 1 is survival. Okay. Now a cop green, circle protection green, is great because next turn it won't matter what they do. I'll just be able to tap this right. If I happen to draw into a, what's it called here? So let's attack. We are probably dead here. Like, there really isn't much I can do to win, but I have a turn. Okay, let's get you out and get a mine into play. Now, basically, I need to draw the next Moments piece next turn, or else I am, officially dead. Am I? Depends on what they play. So, yeah, Sure. Another Moment's piece will let me start doing stuff, but I don't see the point in them going for the Overkill Hill since they know I have the Moment's piece. Sure. So the question is, do you think they bring in Flaring Pain? I know Carlos says this isn't a problematic matchup, but it seems really tough in the first game. Come on, Moment's Peace. That is not Moment's Peace. So... come on, Moment's Peace. You are not Moment's Peace. Yeah, well, like I said, this was a very, very loose keep. Not defending it, but I thought that between the Sphere, the Stirrings, I thought it was a reasonable hand to keep. Especially with a turn 1. Sure. I mean... So, here's the thing. If I have Moment's Peace, this just makes no sense. If I don't have Moment's Peace, this also makes no sense. You missed me keeping a really bad hand and getting ranched by Hexproof. If it was Burn, we would be dead. But this isn't Burn. Yep, they got me to -40. So Rolling Thunder doesn't seem as good here. Neither do the Maul Splicers, but Moment's Peace seems great. Calming Verse seems great. Wretched Griff seems good. I want the Circles. I want the Leave. I think I can afford to cut that. What else can I afford to cut here? Like, I want Wretched Griff because it blocks really well. Specifically, it blocks, what's that card called? It has red. It has Rolling Thunder. I guess I cut a... I guess I cut a Stirrings, because I'd cut a Ponder, but there are key cards that are not colorless that I want to find. And I guess I cut a Sphere? Carlos, come watch. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Okay. Let's see if I get a decent hand this time. Okay, I'm not making the same mistake again. I'm going to mulligan. This hand looks so enticing, though. Wow, okay, we are just going to get hosed. Should have kept that last one. Can't keep this one. This is unfortunate. I don't like Din Rover-Tron as a deck. I think that it isn't proactive enough. I think that it really likes to sit around and do nothing until it wins, and that's just not my style. Too much can go wrong, in my opinion. I did see that stream. I thought that deck was also a little... Oh, come on. I have to keep this. Like, we are not winning this game at this point. This is just brutal. I should have kept the first one, which had a land, a bunch of cogs. Going to 4 against Hexproof is terrible. Yeah, I should have kept that first hand. Like, it didn't do a lot, but it did enough. The problem with any kind of Spore Frog lock deck is that they don't do anything. They need a way to win, and yeah, if they get even a hand half the speed of the last one, we are so dead. Well, that will help if I can get a third land. Like, this would have been a great 6-card hand. We're not totally hosed yet. We have a little time. Sure. Okay, we are stitching this together slowly but surely. We can delay for quite a bit of time. Okay, this is only going to be 4 coming at me. That's not bad. I'm not going to waste the fog yet. It only puts me to 15. I think I have to, yeah, I have to try to draw into a land here. Rewarded. Carlos is going to join us in about 15 minutes or so. Let's see if I'll still be streaming at that point. Carlos is CAG, I can never remember, 5358 or something. Okay. So I think next turn I have to fog, because I'll start if you go to the April 24th league results, Carlos Gutierrez writes for GatheringMagic.com. He's my coworker there. I play Commander with him. He's a great guy. Really get along with him well. This is his build. That's basically what it comes down to. Okay. Okay. So now I'm just going to leave no trace. I think I'm going to get enough value out of... Well, let me crack this and see. Because if I can fog... Let's see what I draw. If I fog... Yes, thank you, Vronos. If I fog here, I can try and bait out more with the leave no trace, which is going to be important. He's also that on Moto as well, MTGO. Again, this does not look good for Homestar Runner. Okay, so yeah, my plan still is about fogging and trying to survive. Maybe I'll get lucky and draw a Circle of Protection? Yes, Carlos is a literal rocket scientist. So if I draw Circle of Protection here, I actually need to... Huh. Let's do this. Let's do it. Okay. Huh. Are we gonna pull this one out? Leave no trace targeting Armadillo Cloak takes care of all their auras. I block the Gnarlid. Are we gonna beat Hexproof on a mulligan to 4? Oh man. Oh man. This is going to be a blowout of epic proportions. Provided this card is not bugged. Attack with everything. Okay, so the ideal draw next is... my next ideal draw is actually... What's it called? It is crop rotation. Not bad, but not what I really wanted to see. So let's see what they sacrifice. I have 7, 8, 9, 10 mana available. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, what do they play now? Rancor? No, okay. If they can deal 11 to me this turn, it's over. But they have to be able to deal 11. So Rancor makes it a 6 power... Yeah, Rancor plus Ethereal Armor is game over for me. Sorry, I don't have a split screen setup, so I have to actually check my phone for some things. What are they trying to puzzle out? Okay. 6. Rancor is good. Now, do they have any other enchantment? They have Gut Shot. So how do I do this? I don't think I can win. No, wait. Can I? I have no enchantments. Cast. Okay. So then they have to sacrifice 2 permanents. I attack with everything. I mean, they need to have Rancor and another enchantment in hand. No! They need to have Rancor land enchantment because I attack with both. They're forced to block so they don't die. They have to sacrifice 2 permanents, which will probably be land, because they have to block. Are we going to pull this one out? No, wait, they're at... That's only 13. I did my math wrong. Okay, if they have Rancor enchantment, that's game. They need to have Rancor and any other enchantment. If they don't, I win. Yep, okay, it's over. Yeah, okay. Oh, man. Almost pulled that one out. Yeah, the mulligan to 5 ruined it. Sorry, it wasn't even a mulligan to 5, it was a mulligan to 4. Yeah, they just... Oh, that's so annoying. What was my next card? Star, Tower. Yeah, Yeah, you know, mulligan to 4, almost win is impressive. I mean, I had to rip like a champion, and that was just very unfortunate. Still contend, I probably made a mistake by mulliganing that first hand. I know it only had 1 land, but it had a lot of ways to see other cards. Which was important. Yeah, Hey Ben, how you doing? Yeah, Tron can durdle a little bit. You know what, I actually have to take a quick bio break, so I will be right back. The price you pay for staying hydrated. No. You can't... Orinarlid has that ability where creatures with power less than it can't block it. So... it wasn't the 10 power that was the problem. It was the 10 power that was the problem. You can't block... So once it had anything more than 5 power, I was dead anyway. Because I didn't have a creature that was bigger than a 5/5 that could block. Match 2, let's do this. It's okay, it's not like a super commonly played card, so that's to be expected. Okay. 1 land, double crop rotation, prophetic prism. This is actually an easy mulligan, because it doesn't, like, I can't even see more cards. This, however, is an easy keep. Oh, that's a very easy keep. Okay. We're going to have Tron online fairly early. Against Burn. Oh, red deck wins. Okay. Yes, I have seen Sandworm Reanimator. I have thoughts on it. And yes, Ponder and Tron, this is Carlos's list. CAG5383. I trust him on this. I'm running his 75 exactly. Except for Painted Bluffs. I wanted to run Painted Bluffs and not whatever that other card was. That, Huh. Interesting. They Magma Jet, bottom, top. Interesting. Let's do this. Stirrings. No, it was not the play I was expecting. Okay, I can't do that. Should have taken the other one, but it's fine. And I screwed this up royally. Okay. It's fine. I will recover somehow. Yeah, I totally punted that turn. I should have done something completely different. It was a punt on my part. Burning Tree Emissary for what? Valley Dasher. Okay, yeah, now I'm under pressure. Mock Fanatic. I definitely have played this game terribly. Just horrendously. Let's get a Model Splicer. Because then next turn I can really flood the board. Maybe I'll be okay and live. So I'm taking 5 to 6 next turn. Maybe more if they have Bushwhacker. Yeah. So depending on what their hand is, I'm taking a lot of damage this turn. Yeah, I think this game's just over. That's 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so if they have Lightning Bolt in hand, I'm just dead. Punted. Played this game poorly. So poorly. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can unpunt. Because that was really just... It was all sorts of atrocious. Okay, you seem good. You seem excellent, as do you, and our old friends Circle of Protection Red. Now, what seems worse? Ponder seems worse here. Rolling Thunder seems slow. Fangren Marauder seems great. Don't love Wretched Griff here. I like this because I think I cut Star, Empath, no, not Star, Sphere, Prism, let's cut a crop rotation. Let's try this. I'm not sure. Like, I haven't played this deck a ton, so... But I definitely know I punted there. Okay. What is our game plan here? Our game plan is to survive. And this hand is going to let us survive. So turn 1 Garden. Now, let's see. They're probably bringing in their land destruction. But I have enough land and a pulse so I can gain life. Which seems good here. Interesting. Let's take the mine. Any order. Play the mine. Pass the turn. I think we can afford... Let's take this hit. I think it's going to save more damage later. We'll see. Alright. So now if they have land destruction, I can just blow them out with crop rotation. And next turn I get to slam Crusher and be happy about it. So deck feels a lot stronger than I am as a player. Let's leave it at that. Again, I'm actually going to take this hit because I feel... Let's see. No, I'm actually going to block because a Bushwhacker thing doesn't really matter next turn. Okay. Let's crop rotate out Power Plant. It wasn't that questionable of a keep. And I'm no hero. This is sideboarded, yes. I lost round one. Kept a kind of unfortunate hand. Yeah, it's round 2 of the league. We almost won on a mulligan to 4 against Hexproof, so that was nice. Sure, that's fine, actually. Okay, Carlos, how many Crushers do you leave in? Because Hexproof is lopsided for them or us. Okay, well, they just snap scooped. So, Carlos, how do you sideboard this matchup? I'm literally running your 75 from the league you went 4-0 in. So, literally, I took your deck and just copy-pasted it. But everything that blocks comes in. So in other words, Wretched Griff. So I go down a Crusher. Now I definitely want this, the circles, the Moment's Peace, and the blasts, right? What comes out? Do I take out the Thunder? So you say go down there. So this is what I want to take in. The third piece, the first pulse, the 2 circles, the 2 Hydroblasts. I'm cutting 2 Crushers, a Rolling Thunder, and a Ponder. What else do I cut? Is it Sphere? Okay, I can trim an Empath. But what's the last cut? Is it a Star? A Sphere? A Crop Rotation? Like, there are 2 more cards I need to cut from here. I need to make a decision, Carlos, quick. Okay, so Prism and Rotation. Okay, let's cut another Empath and let's go. Carlos, you can, if my computer was better, you could Skype in, but let's try this. Too late. I hate trimming lands in a deck like this, and this is a keep. This is a keep. I feel like 19 land is already a few too few for me, and going even lower seems really risky. Okay. I think I cut both Crushers, all 3 Crushers. This might be over quickly, unfortunately. So I'm going down to 8 here. Really, you always lead on Tron? Can you explain why? I'm not questioning you. I'm just... I don't think I can check my sideboard right now. Okay, that buys us a little time. But I think, again, I screwed this up somewhere. Carlos, why do you have a hard time spiking the Tron in turn 3? Fair enough. That makes perfect sense. Oh, you're right. I left a Crusher in. That was a mistake. So do I cast Pulse here? They have 2 lands. I go to 5. Next turn they play a creature. Yeah, I think I Pulse here just to stay alive. Like, they clearly didn't have a creature, or else they would have attacked with the cohort. So that means their hand is loaded with burn. So what I'm really looking for here is... I'm looking for Marauder or Splicer. That's really what I want. I don't understand the Magma Jet. What are they doing? Top. That is terrible. Ugh. Like... I need a Stirrings here. I mean, with this sequence of draws, there really wasn't much I could do, was there? Okay. I mean, we're going to go 0-2. I mean, that's just a ton of land. I mean, they don't know that I have the backup mine in hand. 7. If they have Fire Blast, again, dead. Yeah, I realize now that it was a mistake, Carlos. I need to wait and draw for the, Yeah, no, I'm... realized that, and I played the wrong land. Ugh. I am not playing well tonight. Yeah, and that would have actually been great if I could have, Yeah, I punted that one so hard. That's annoying. That was just a poor, very poor play on my part. Okay, let's see if I can actually play with some foresight instead of, you know, being terrible. How much is my rating plummeted with this one? Not too terribly. Okay. Let's see if I can get out of my own way. Okay, let's follow Carlos's advice and lead with a Tron piece. Sand seems fine. What are we up against? I'm pretty certain we're up against Acid Trip, which is going to be so much fun. Why Garden? I'm thinking we're up against Acid Trip. I wanted early access to... Do I do... Let's see. I'm pretty certain they're on Acid Trip, because no deck leads with Tranquil Cove, and no one runs those unless they're on Acid Trip. So now the goal is to use Crop Rotation to, What? Are they Bant Blink? What the heck am I even watching? Fair enough. That makes sense. So if this is some kind of reality acid deck, how do I play against it? I know the goal is to try and protect my threats. We're really dealing with this, aren't we? We are really dealing with Midnight Gond. I was worried about it, yeah. But since we're dealing with Midnight Gond, nothing matters. Legitimately nothing matters. I don't know. This seems like a nightmare matchup that, like, should not exist. I don't think this deck is good, and it's going to beat me, and I am frustrated as all get out. I mean, at this point, does a Crusher even do anything, though? Okay. I mean, Carlos, tell me how to sideboard for this match, because this seems just like, you know, Nightmare on Elm Street all over again. I mean, really what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Why are Marauders bad in this matchup? So what does matter? Clearly they're on some kind of Bant deck. So we don't really have the counters for that. Okay, so we want to draw a Crusher, so that means the empaths are a must. Okay. I mean, that all makes sense. I mean, really what I'm doing here is I'm going to try and time them out. At least for this game, or make them waste as much time as possible. I know that's not nice, but super frustrated. So the Marauders come out. Do the Fogs come in? Or just the disenchant spells? 3 disenchants. And the Rolling Thunder. Okay. So what's good in this sideboard? Okay. So you're talking about Ray of Revelation and Leave No Trace. That's it. Those are the only cards that matter in this matchup. I mean, at some point I need the threats. I mean, if Fogs are bad... Yep. Okay. So... Okay. So, Fog's bad. Marauder's less valuable. Now, I'm going to bring in the Calming Verse just in case. Because if they... Yeah, there's no harm in bringing that in my opinion. The goal is to find a Crusher and win on the back of that. So, let's try. Well, if I make it to game 3, I will, Can you keep this? I have a Crusher. I think I have to keep this. Like, I don't think I'm going to win on 6 cards that are better than this. I don't think I can. Probably a mistake. I probably should have played the map. Okay, have a brief reprieve. So, how do you stack your cantrips? Because that's the thing I'm always not sure about doing here. Does it depend on the matchup? Is it some you just automatically do it first, and sometimes the other ones you do it second? Okay. Okay, we're going to be able to resolve a turn 4 Crusher. Sure. Is this just like some kind of Pauper Cobblade list, but also with Gond? Power plant. Okay. Yep. Here's Journey to Nowhere. Yep. Well, that doesn't really matter in the end. Well, I'm going to Journey at the end of their turn, clearly. Okay, I will trust you. Carlos, you really need to, Okay. I mean, that was just me valuing seeing more cards, and you're right, they were more likely to have Dispel than Counterspell. The question is, do they have a second Journey? They have 2 cards in hand that I know, one of which is Squadron Hawk, one of which is the Thing. So now it's, do they have the Journey? And they do. Or not. So the question is here, do I Rolling Thunder their 3 things? I think the answer is yes. So that way they have to sacrifice lands. Thanks. I like Stream Pauper. I get to do it occasionally. Let's now play Griff. And let's attack. Now, if they have another... I play Power Plant that turn, yes. Okay. See, when the deck works and... Hello, Greg. When this deck works and I'm not being a total fool about how to play Magic, it works really well. I mean, even if I'm that far ahead. Okay. My plan was just, because I had the crop rotation up, my plan was to crop rotate because I had the sphere up. So my plan is to swap the Calming Verse for a Marauder and just go from there. Yes? Okay. So bring Marauder back in, cut Calming Verse. And yeah, okay. I have to pee again because I apparently drank too much water. Well, let's see about this opener. Okay, yes, this hand is sweet. Carlos, how do I lead? I can answer that. I'm playing Painted Bluffs because I wanted to play Painted Bluffs. I am a baseball guy. This hand is sweet. You can start on map. I am a huge baseball fan. How do I guarantee... Yes, I guarantee my Tron. How do I miss... Turn 3 Splicer. I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, now I get to go Splicer into... Rather, I get to go Map into Griff into Crusher. You revealed 2 Squadron Hawks. So how much do you want to bet they are holding up Essence Scatter here? I mean, I'm running this out because Countering an essence scatter? Ugh. Am I flooded here? Do they just have it? Okay, I'm okay with that. I run out Crusher next. Absolutely, right? Yes. Okay. Next turn, what I'm thinking I'm going to have to end up doing is, if they do have a second journey, is to start digging with the stars and spheres for a one of my disenchants. Okay. Well, that's reassuring. Because that means they don't have Gond. Yeah, I don't love feeling so land blessed right now. Okay. Rolling Thunder would be sweet here. Do I go for rolling? Do I try to find Thunder? Is the question. I'm only going to do one. Otherwise, I'm just going to... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm going to stop using my cantrips because I'm going to need them for other things. Okay. Reassuring. I hate this game sometimes. Okay. Okay. We are Tron flooded, ladies and gentlemen. I think I just attack with everything. Because, worst case scenario is they block. They have to block. Like, they'll have to block everything here. Really? And let's just do this for good measure. I should have done this I should have just done this and whatever, but I'll get the last tower. Yeah, you're right. I could have gotten Fengrath. What costs 4 on the deck? Okay. Yes, I made a mistake. I should have gotten Fengrath. Excuse me. After this, I'm going to have to take a quick break because I just hung up on my mom. So yeah, let's fix my mistake. Yeah. And I think that might, yeah. Yes, I will, what I will do is I will take a quick break from this and then go from there. I will not end the stream, I'll just put it on pause. Or rather, I'll walk away for a few minutes. It doesn't even matter. Play poorly, get rewarded. Yes, this is why Tron is great. When you draw all the right cards against a tier 2 deck. Am I getting salt? No salt. Radio. Yeah, sometimes you just Tron them. Okay, got a win. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so nothing urgent. My mom wanted to talk to me about a spiralizer, which is this device you get where you can turn vegetables into spiral-style noodles. So, let's, okay. Feeling a little bit better. Let's see if I can salvage 2 more wins out of this league run. Okay. So, Carlos, would you say that this deck's a lot about maximizing your mana efficiency, but also playing the matchups correctly? Because it seems like a very nuanced deck in many ways. This hand looks like a keep. Yeah, I have Tron against an unknown opponent. This seems great, actually. Well, not great, but just very, very good. You are definitely a scientist. It's possible I did not optimize my sequencing there. And I'm not trying to be a jerk. I think I'm being serious. I think it's Stompy. Okay, Carlos, how do I play this? I go get land, I go get a land, and then I just resolve Crusher Crusher? And Carlos, how do I sideboard for Stompy? Because I have a feeling that I might be going for a sideboard. Okay, that's actually not the worst possible thing. Let's get Tower. Now, I'm guessing I don't want to crack the sphere here because when I hit a Fangren Marauder, I definitely want to have access to that life gain, correct? I'm learning. Listen, Carlos, I can't endlessly loop Timuret the Murder King with Krovikan Horror in this format. I gotta learn at my own pace, okay? Carlos and I play a lot of Commander at East Coast Grand Prix events. Okay, and what do I cut? So, I always find Empath to be a really good card because it's just extra copies of all your other stuff. Is that not really the case? They went wide fast. That is fair. The question is, am I just dead here? What I really want to see next is a Marauder. Well, that's only... I'm only bringing in 5 cards and taking out... Okay, I could trim a Crusher. That makes sense. One, two, three, four, five, six. What I really want is Moment's Peace. Yes, that makes a ton of sense. A Moment's Peace seems great. So, do I dig aggressively for Moment's Peace? I think I have to, right? Four. Makes sense. But I can't get a Rolling Thunder. So what do I do here? Do I play map? I haven't played a land this turn. If I had played that for green, that would have been better, just in hindsight. Because if I can play map, I see what you're saying. I screwed up. I should have floated a colorless. Okay. Huh. Wait a second. I haven't played a land this turn. Yeah, I should have had one RG after, because that would have made way more sense. But I think I have an out. I'm saying there is a chance if they don't have Rancor. Or another Hunger. Any pump spell and I'm dead. I mean, like I said, any pump spell and I'm dead. Okay. Ponders the cut. Empath is easy to cut. And you say this is easy to cut. So you say blockers. Let's trim 2 crushers then. Okay. I mean, to be fair, I did make a mistake. I should have played it slightly differently. I'm not sure it gets me out of it. It might, because then I can gain the 5 life, but I definitely made a mistake with how I did that. So, colored mana is at a premium in this deck. Do not waste it to crack cogs. You have plenty of colorless. Ugh, that is a mulligan. That is better. That is great. Gonna have natural Tron on turn 3. With Rolling Thunder, Moment's Peace, double Prophetic Prism. How aggressively do I want to use Thunder here? Like, if they do this and then attack me and then skulk, I just... No, it's not. It's fine. Beat into what? They played a second land. So... $5. The question is, I think I just play Marauder here. Like, I'm at a healthy enough life total that you're saying don't block. That makes sense. Yeah, because I have the Rolling Thunder. I have Prism. That you might be flooding a little bit. Sure, that makes a ton of sense. So this is going to be 7. So you're saying don't attack with Marauder next turn, instead leave it up to block. And then potentially eat a pump spell with Moment's Peace. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Sweet. Okay, let's Well, the thing is, do I want to Rolling Thunder for a billion, or do I want to bide my time and try to block? Because here I think it's right. I block, I see if I can bait a punt spell out of there. Seven. Now, the question is, do I go for Rolling Thunder on their face? Do I just try to take out everything on their team next turn? I think the answer is yes, right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's, yeah, I think I just go for Thunder. I didn't tap out, but... So you're saying what I should have done is tapped everything and gotten a little more in. Okay. Makes sense. Sure, Ranker. Sure. And now what do I do? Do I just double block with the golems, or do I just wait, griff, do all sorts of fun stuff? I don't do anything. Okay. Carlos is right. They cannot win from that far behind. Okay, do I want another Crusher? No, no. This is not a Crusher deck. It is a combo control deck. One-time dealer. One time. Well, not one time. I'd like it like 4 more times. Like today, and then in the next round, and go from there. How aggressive do you crop rotate away your Tron lands? And which ones do you rotate away? Do you thanks. Do you tend to rotate away mine and power plant first, or is it more about whichever ones you have multiple of? This is a mulligan. This hand doesn't do anything. Right, Carlos? This hand with 1 Colony Garden is a mulligan? I can't keep this hand. Can I keep this hand? Thank you. Okay. Well, we did something. We got circle green. Yeah, you know, I know what you're saying, but just for the sake of the chat, I'd like to keep gendered stuff out of the chat. So you could say I have huge guts, or something like that, that'd be, I would appreciate that more, and I think other people watching would appreciate that more too. Again, not, that's something that gets said a lot, quite often. So I'm not like trying to call you out or anything, just saying. Let's try and keep it even here. So do I just slam circle here? I think I slam Circle of Protection, right? Well, it didn't let me Tron. No, don't worry about it. You're really, you are 100% fine. Give me 1 second. Gotta turn off the TV. It's just, something I just want to keep out. Listen, I'm not, you are fine. I promise everything is okay. So now the thing is, do they have the Gleeful Sabotage? Because that'd be brutal. So how aggressive... I should have done that differently. This is tough. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 next turn. So yeah, I think I play this and then try to dig for... You think I should have just not? You think I had to take it? I mean... So I'm taking 5. That's bad. So what do I do here? I mean, do I need to try and spike? I basically need to try and spike tower. Right, I need tower. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If I go get tower, it's 1, 2, 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the play here is to go get tower and hope they don't have groundswell and or yeah, basically if they have groundswell and or Vines of Vastwood, the game's over, but I have to play like they don't have it. Well, it has to be Vines. Like I said, they have to have vines, or actually now it's double groundswell. Oh my lord. Okay. 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 I have time. Oh my lord. I don't think I can Griffin be okay here. I think that it's a little too dangerous. I need significantly more land. I mean, none of this matters if I can't win. Did I not check that one? Okay. Now I can Griff. Oh man, okay. Oh my god, are we gonna win this? Oh my god. Are we gonna win this? Oh my god. Oh my god, are we gonna be able to win this? Let's start by picking off things. You know what the thing is? A Vines of Vastwood still kills me. No, but I wasn't able to stop all of them. I was able to stop all but one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I only had 7 mana available, so I wasn't able to stop every point of damage coming at me. So if they had Vines for the last one, I would have lost. Unless I miscounted, which is entirely possible. You're the rocket scientist. Now things are tricky, because if they have Bone Splitter... So the question is, can I afford So Carlos, my question is this. Can I afford to attack next turn if I'm worried about a Bone Splitter? So I want Griff to die so I can Fengraf into a Pulse. So you're saying I shouldn't attack? Or I kind of need to keep attacking, right? Like, I'm running low on clock. Okay, I don't attack. I just keep blocking. Fair. I'm actually not biting my nails, Aaron. No, what I really need to do now is just draw red sources. Yeah, I really need to draw... You think I should have mapped for bluffs? You're probably right, because that's red. Yeah, you're right. That was a mistake. I'm still not used to playing with bluffs. One, two, three, four, five, six. Did we just do this? Sorry, I'm very clock conscious right now, and I can't believe that we might actually win this one? Okay, Alex, whatever you do, do not screw this up. Carlos, I don't know how you made this deck work, but it is a thing of absolute beauty. Yep. Do I want to go for the ultimate Rubbins? But no, I think I just want to go for the normal Rubbins. Like, there's no way they can win here. Wow. Do they have enough toughness? I don't think they do. They're taking 3 in the air. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 toughness against 12 power. Okay. Yeah. So that's it for tonight. Actually, I can't play anymore on stream. My wife's on her way home, and I have to eat dinner. But this has been a lot of fun. Carlos, thank you for showing up and teaching me how to play the deck. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot stronger than I thought. So where can you find me? I'm on Twitter at twitter.com/nerdtothecore, facebook.com/nerdtothecore. My articles go live every Tuesday, that's tomorrow, on gatheringmagic.com. I'll be talking about Reanimator tomorrow. Black, red, and blue, black a little bit, and talking about why I think Swirling Sandstorm is very well positioned at the moment in Pauper. Thank you all again for coming out. Hopefully one day we'll actually go 5-0. 2-2 tonight, not too upset. Thanks so much. Have a good night. Bye.